What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the Favoto folding e-bike. It's a 600 watt peak e-bike with a 10.4 amp hour battery. We're going to get this thing out of the box, put it together, and review it. Alright guys, I didn't cut the box open today. There was no need. This bike is small enough. I just opened the top of the box and yanked this sucker out of there. This is really cool. This bike comes almost fully assembled. There's only two things you're going to have to do to it, and that is put the pedals on, put the seat on, fold the handlebars up, but they're already installed, so it's as easy as it's going to get if that's what you're looking for. I'm going to cut all the foam off this thing. We've got the box of goodies here. We're going to open that up and see what's inside in just a minute. Got your hairnet. Do some more cooking. That's interesting. Oh, there is a tube down in there. It's possible the bushing for the seat might have been forced down inside the tube here. If so, I'm going to have to figure out how to get that out of there. There you go. Get our handlebars up here. Looks like the front. So, if you're thinking to yourself, this might look exactly like the Azar bike, it does in some ways, but there's definitely some significant differences here. It's not the same frame. This one has a pickup right here, which is super cool. This one has longer suspension travel on the rear, and it's just two springs on either side, and you got your two springs in the front. The Azar bike had 8 springs on it, short travel springs. So yeah, this is a different bike. Even though they come with the same basket. See here? Got your same Burberry looking basket. So they're sharing a few things. But this has a different display. Also, the motor looks different. It does have a different motor for sure. And it's got a full twist throttle. So while there is some similarities, they're not the same bike. This one honestly seems to be a better build quality. And this is a super cool paint job. You can also get this in white or black. And Favoto does have a few other models of bikes. Alright guys, I want to show you one thing. I had a bit of an issue here. I couldn't get the seat post to go down in the tube. And I realized that the bushing, the nylon bushing for the seat tube was pushed way down in there. And here it is right here. And I will show you how I got that back up to the top. I had to flip the bike over like so. Alright. And the tube goes all the way through here to the bottom. So I was able to take the post of the seat and push it up through the bottom of the tube. And I was able to tap it a little bit and push that nylon seat post bushing back up to where I could get it. So it wasn't difficult. I couldn't tell you how this ended up getting pushed all the way down, but we got it out. There you go. Now you can put the seat in. Voila. Alright guys, for the sake of giving you an honest review, I showed you how to fix the bushing that was pushed down in the pipe. That was easy. But I got another issue here with this seat. The clamp for the seat tube is missing the nut on the end here. So if that happened to you, you would have to go to the store and get a metric nut that fits this size. That's not a big deal, but it is a pain, right? So the way I fixed it for now is I took the seat post clamp off the other bike because it's the same size tube. So all is well for now. So, but yep, if that happened to you, you'd have to be running to the store right now. All right, this is how I look sitting on the bike. The seat is on the lowest setting. The handlebars are on the highest setting right now. They don't go super high. That's as high as they go, and otherwise they could be down low like this. So I'm 6 foot tall, and I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be pedaling this bike probably never ever. I'm just going to be doing electric mode. So with the seat on low like this, I can just step right over and sit down and go. That's how I like to ride these little bikes. And that's what I like about these little bikes in particular. I like the little bikes to run up and down from my house to my cabin in the back because it's so easy to just hop on, get the thing out the door, and you know, no big deal like hopping on a big old moped style bike. There's a seat on max and handlebars on max. I got 32, 33-inch inseams. It's going to take me an effort to get my leg up this high. This seat is tall. You know what? On max, you might be able to pedal this. You can see where my leg's at. Let's see here. All right, let's take a little closer look at this thing. It's got a beautiful paint job. Got some pretty cool suspension. I read on the website it has 160 millimeter rotors. They are mechanical brakes. They say Speed brand on them. So you might have to do some adjustments on these cables time to time. I've been finding that I usually have to tighten them up a little bit right out of the box, but that's not super hard. I start with the adjustments up on the pedals, you know, just like your old school bikes here. Tighten them up here first before I get down here and do anything. But you can adjust them right here also. I didn't pull the battery out yet. It's got the flip-up seat, and it's got the key to unlock the battery and pull it out. This is a 10.4 amp hour, 48 volt battery. Here's your charging port. I usually charge my batteries right on the bikes, but you can flip that seat up and pull the battery out with this handle. It's locked in there right now. And it's got the kind of battery you got to plug in, that printer style plug. Anyhow, let's turn this puppy on. It's got the keyed ignition, so your keys got to stay in there while you're riding. So all we get over here is a energy level, full and empty. That's your gas tank. Pretty cool. On this bike, your pedal assist levels have a 1, 2, 3 switch right here. 1, 2, 3. And there's your headlight switch. Does seem to have the same headlight as a couple of the other bikes that I've had recently. These headlights do okay outside. They're not super bright, but they do light you up a little bit. At least people see you coming at night. And let's see. We do have a real rear tail light here. Let's check if we got any brake lights. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Pretty bright brake lights. They activate from both handles, both grips. And you can see what's going on here. This phone holder is already pre-installed, and it has a USB-A style charging port. You see it's powered up already. Here's your front forks. They are not adjustable at all, so it is what you get. You get some springs in there. Get some springs back here. And let's see. Can you see that? There's your motor specs. This is a 400 watt nominal 48 volt motor. It does say 600 watts peak on the website, so we'll have to test that out with a 225. What am I now? I've been losing weight. I am 223 pounds as of yesterday. So there's your battery specs. We don't need to pull it off. Take a look there. Let's see. Yep. 10.4 amp hours, 48 volts. All right, guys. It's raining outside, so I'm not gonna go out and show you the headlights. I think my last 2 videos had the same headlight, so if you could take a look at those, you can check that brightness. If I do get a chance at night to show you, I will. All right, next time you see us, we're gonna be down to the beach giving this Favoto mini folding e-bike its ride review. All right, guys, we're here. We got the Favoto folding e-bike. We're gonna take this thing on this ride. We're gonna ride out here across this causeway. We're here in Dunedin, Florida. We're gonna ride out across the causeway back behind me here and head out to the Honeymoon Island State Park, I believe it's called. We got a full battery. Probably gonna put in about 10, 12 miles to get across there and back. So let's go do it. We're over here by this giant water tower with the turtle on it, if you know the area. I've got the Strava app on. This bike does not have an odometer or a speedometer. All we get is the energy level, and our power assist levels are a switch mode 1, 2, 3 here. That's our headlight and a horn below that. So we're just gonna have to track our range through the Strava app. I gotta remember to turn it off this time. I got a habit of leaving that thing on and going driving around, adding miles to it. Whew. Better just hop out here. Looks like I'm gonna be hopping back up on the sidewalk. Check out this e-bike. Dude is hauling. I actually got some bike traffic behind me, so I put it on mode 3. Get rolling here. Kind of thinking I need to be on the other side. Out of service. Well, that's no good. Maybe we'll keep rolling then. Let a crosswalk be out of service. This bike is one of those dead silent bikes. The only thing you can still hear slightly is the front brake rotor. They're not fully broke in yet because I've barely even touched them. I smell seafood. So yeah, brakes have to get bedded in a bit so they stop dragging. Other than that, the motor and everything on this bike is just silent mode. Feeling pretty peppy so far though for a really little tiny e-bike. These people got their boat docks. Raise them up. Looks like they get about 8 feet or so of storm surge protection. It's probably enough for most storms, but could get higher than that. The butt dyno's telling me in mode 2 that we're probably hitting, it feels like about 20 miles an hour. Takes it a few seconds to get up there, but as you can see, we are hauling the mail. I tell you what, the brakes work good on this little bike. Probably because it's such a lightweight. And you see here, I'm on the wrong side, like I thought. Do not enter. Let's see here. I think I see enough space. I'm gonna cross over that way, get on the causeway. I do want to check out what's here on the right though. Oh man, these brakes are grabby. These brakes feel more than sufficient. If I have anything to compare this bike to size-wise and power-wise is the Azar. The brakes feel a lot stronger on this Favoto. A little breezy out here. Somebody's got their sailboat. I can actually pedal now. You know what? Pedaling feels pretty decent. I'm gonna try power only going up this little overpass. This is about as steep as you can do on this little mini bike. Yeah. Similar to the Azar, this Favoto is not a super big hill climber, but it did get me up this bridge. Hello. Hello. We're gonna walk the bikes. Got a lot of people. I think I've seen those folks at the other causeway. There's some people riding similar bikes. Man, they got the same idea as me. Why this water looks saltier? Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm not gonna drink it. Feels like somewhere around 22 miles an hour. I don't feel a whole lot of difference on the top speed for mode 2 versus mode 3. It must just be a little bit difference on the acceleration. Let me go right out here to this point. I don't think this thing can ride in the sand though. Little wheels, man. Got these little 14-inch wheels. Let's see if I can cut through this sand. Man, it's really not made for the sand. Getting on out here though. Oopsie. Sorry. These guys are over here taking a nap. I gotta get out here to the hard pack. There we go. I need to get facing with the sun. Oh yeah, look at that paint job now. Favoto. I hear a drone. Here it comes. You see it? The drone's videoing me. I'm videoing him. Seen a one-legged seagull. This is the way to get a flat tire. Let's do it for the sake of the review. Let's go. This thing is so quiet it barely scares the birds. Either that or the bird was like, I've seen that before. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I rode past all those people chilling on the beach and didn't disturb anybody. Well, now our brakes are all sanded up. We're gonna be hearing them for the rest of the ride. There we are, Honeymoon Island State Park. Let me get in this line. Hello.
Hey, it's gonna be $2 for you.
All right. There you go.
All right. In case you want to leave the park and come back, this is good for re-entry.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Might be breaking the speed limit. Well, I could have made a left there, but I went straight. Let's just see what's down here. Never been here before. It's a nature center. I'm gonna go backwards up this one way. I'm trying to see what's going on with my battery life here. Okay, we've lost 1 bar under load. No fishing. Doesn't say anything about e-biking. Looks like they had a fire. Might have been intentional, I don't know. Structure not for public access. Wasn't going anyhow. Got freshwater and saltwater stuff going on. Well, the manatees at least. I think they can go in. Yeah, they go up the springs. That's freshwater. So tempted to ride the bike up that. There's the parks lady right there. People are coming down. Otherwise, I would have went up. See ya, nature center. I'll be out here in nature. I'll be out here in this burned down forest. We're gonna go down here to the end, then we'll swing back around the beachway. This little battery display is pretty hard to see. Yeah, still showing 3 bars. We got park rangers and all that. Do not go here and here and here. Well, this is where all the people are. And get on the rocks. You can ride on the rocks, just not in the soft sand. I guess they must have swam out there. It's not connected. Maybe they were out there before the tide came up. It's all right. No big deal. This looks like a nice beach to come to. Bring the kiddos. Well, this Favoto's pretty good at riding on this hard pack and these seashells. I honestly couldn't tell you how long your tires are gonna last though. I believe these are tubeless tires. That actually might be better for the rocks, but when something happens to your tires, it might be a little harder to repair. Where can I ride? Maybe I can get way down here just above the rocks. Let's see. You never see anybody riding an e-bike on these rocks because it's stupid. I really want to get way to hell down there, but it's a long way on the rocks. All right, back in business. We are back in business. This stuff's totally rideable. Seems like the family vacation spot. Clear water. Doggies. Getting some speed again. I have no idea how far this goes. I can't believe I rode this bike this far on the beach. And I can't even see my battery life. I think we need to head back. Frankly. Yeah. We might be pedaling, fellas. I rode this far on the beach and took a toll on the battery. I'm gonna flip it down to mode 1. I flipped it down to mode 1. We'll see if we can get back across that causeway. Excuse me. I'm not sure about the battery life. It's just, you cannot see that at all in the sun. Let me look here. All right, so no load is showing 3 bars. No load, 3 bars. And it's dropping down pretty low, under load. So yeah, imagine how that sand riding was putting a hit on it. You feel me? Don't forget, I'm in the state park and I'm miles away from where I came from. Okay, this looks familiar. You know what? I'm gonna take a leak. All right, I think we came in over there. We swung around and went way, way down there. Then we went all the way down this beach. And now we're back. So, I'm gonna get back on the road. Somebody else got an orange colored little mini e-bike. I don't know if she rode down the beach like me though. Check-in booth where I had to pay $2 to get in here. And, all right. No motor vehicles. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Technically, this is a motor vehicle, right? Has a motor. Bro, you might want to go have your tires rotated. One of those things is knocking like crazy. So, back to my thoughts on this bike. Hey man, it's a lot of fun. This bike's like 200 bucks. And if you weigh 100 pounds, 150 pounds, this thing's gonna be pretty awesome for you. I mean, I'm out here 220 cruising on it. So we're supposed to walk the bikes. We'll walk it here in a minute. Let me get a little farther. And we'll walk it. You know, I didn't see that sign on the other side. Dismount the bikes. You know, when you dismount the bikes, it takes up more space. Excuse me. It's pretty hard to dismount your bike. You'd be a much narrower target if you're on the damn bike. Whatever, rules are rules. Little island out there. As a kid, I always wanted to go to those islands. Save that story for another time. reason I'm gonna say that story for another time is I'm planning to do some bike rides down there. This is a drawbridge. There it is. Check that out. See that when the cars go by? Split there. Guess somebody working in that booth. Even the booth looks like an old ship. Maybe it's just automatic. Can we get on the bike yet? Might be a little rough. It's like riding on the train tracks. Guess I'm doing everything I can to pop these tires, ain't I? Bike for sale, slightly used. Look who's surprised. Mr. Heron there is pretty surprised to see me. He's like, you came all the way out here? Oh, got glass. I gotta get going here shortly. I don't think I brought that thing. That's a fail. Oh, there it is. Not fail. Got my kickstand down again. All right, we're here. This is where we started out, right here. Beneath this tree. Let's pull up the Strava app here and take a look. So we rode this puppy 9.3 miles across to that state park and back. Over 2 bridges. Down a long beach through the sand and rocks where I should not have been at all with this bike. The tires survived. So, still sitting at, I don't even know what that is. 1 solid bar, 1 half lit up bar. Oh no, it's still sitting at 3 bars. Still sitting at 3 bars with no load. Just seems like the bottom bar is a little bit brighter than the other 2. So I don't know if that means anything. So yeah, almost 10 miles of harder riding than should be expected on this little bike. This is not a bike to be riding the beach with. So, but we went and did it, and we still got 9.3 miles in this ride, and we still got bars left. So, oh man, I've been riding this whole time with this thing uncovered. Oops. So the Favoto e-bike survived whatever that beach was called back there. All right. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.